Fans, on your feet, and welcome your 2029 Minnesota Vikings.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen ready for some preseason football. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. For the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. There's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will have a Jaguars first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down, Jacksonville.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Keanu Benton in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
This returnable from inside is on 40. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games. And while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident. Build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around, you're ready.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is brought in, and he will go all the way. Jameson Williams, touchdown Vikings. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Striker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Jaguars offense going to take over now for the second time. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
It's certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You get practice to get your body right. Then you have a couple preseason reps.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's Logan Cook now. He's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
41-yard line.
They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a target.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Minnesota.
At the 43-yard line.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold them on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it's really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The Jaguars offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 11.
So, first and 10 now from the 30. Lawrence now. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. A couple of first downs, and the football is out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Jaguars
first down throw for Lawrence. looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll bring up second down. Lawrence. Back into the hands of Travis Etienne. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
And it's third down.
They'll try and run here with Spears. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, running into the ball.
In trouble, and down he goes.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. Now let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan. And so far, they've executed it to a T.
Second down, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it third
Lawrence. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return starts from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Quick gain on the ground of about 7. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Vikings first down.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter from the 33. Here's 2nd and 5 as we are ready to get back underway. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
And the Vikings first down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's got his big tight end. Posted Loveland. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down, here's ETN. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's ETN. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Kenneth Grant in there on the tackle.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
2nd down throw for Lawrence. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. It's a gain of 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Vikings 47-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Catchman right side by Thomas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A gain of 34 yards.
On 1st down, Lawrence. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's 2nd down.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This one from 39 yards out. And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Finding room at the 35. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 39 yards.
The Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Keep it
line.
on the ground with Genty. And he'll get forward for a couple. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
On for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will open up a 17-3 lead.
Jaguars 3.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23.
Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Yeah, it's just a really bad decision, Mike, and I'm not really sure what he saw there. The top of his drop, things looked a little cloudy, at least from up in the booth. So down on the field, he's just got to regroup, take what's there, especially early in the game. You don't want to turn the ball over and put yourself behind.
The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Right back to Williams. They connect again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Vikings. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings extend to a 24-3 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jags offense ready to take over possession of the football. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes to go here. Till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Jaguars.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down.
Lawrence's pass.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
88. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And 1 yard to go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. A gain of 16 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
The throw here is complete. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
7. It's fourth down and less than a yard.
They'll run for it with Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Got his receiver on the incline. He's got it. As the second charge timeout for Minnesota. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
The 30-yard line.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Quickly out to Williams. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
One final throw before the break. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott. Thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. You're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. We'll mark them down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
On the play. And the Vikings first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Another run here with Hampton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and
Here's
10
first and 10.
49-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on 1st, the tackle for loss on 2nd, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Jaguars offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And caught by Pearsall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
Match taken on this side of midfield. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
44-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing now from the gun. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Oh, how good was that? Out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 2. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once again. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Jaguar first
on
down.
play action, he'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 12.
A carry here for Spears. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
from the
2nd and
32-yard line now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
You can tell that all these hits, like, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
They motion the slot man left. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one intercepted.
So it's 3rd down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Riker now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
31. Jaguars 10.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get about 5.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second down and 5. They'll look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up third and 5.
They'll throw out of the gun. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Send a man in motion right. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Here comes the screen to steal. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. It's going to be third. They need 1. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. First down, Jaguars.
Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They'll come up to third and 3. They'll motion the slot man right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Jaguars, first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete. 3rd and long.
3rd down and 16.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Vikings offense ready for this next possession. It's been 2 weeks and 2 strong performances in this preseason so far. The backup's going to try to finish things off here. First carry now for Jaden Blue. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Jags offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
It's the score, Vikings 31, Jaguars 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Moving to his left.
The quarterback on the scramble.
3rd and 6.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Minnesota.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
The tackle made just shy of midfield.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the Vikings, first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
17-yard line.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
2nd and 2.
And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing now from the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up 2nd
and 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. One more time with Hampton. And he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
38, Jaguars 17.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Saul, the man in motion. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Jaguars, 1st down.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Look at that. Slings it across his body and connects it. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the Vikings as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win here in Week 2. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.